Well, good morning and welcome back to another quick tip on selling your property. And today we're going to look at one of the commonly asked questions that I get, and that is, should I advertise on the internet and in the newspaper or just on the internet? Well, first up, I want to say that advertising on the internet or advertising in a newspaper is not enough. You still have to get other things right as well. You must get your pricing right, you must get your presentation right, you must have your open homes timed right. You have to do the whole thing right. If you've done that, then we can talk about the actual advertising of the internet and on newspaper. So, first up, the internet is fantastic compared to a newspaper because you can get so many more photos on there and even video on there. Whereas in the newspaper, you simply get 1, 2, 3, or maybe 4 photos if you bought a whole page. The second is cost. The newspaper gives you one weekend for about the same amount of money that you're going to get over a month of premium advertising on the internet. The internet is just better value for money. But the paper does have a benefit. There are people who don't look at the internet. There is a whole generation of people who are trying to avoid the internet entirely, some of the more senior people. And there are people who will just be flipping through a newspaper on a weekend who are not in the market. So they're not looking at realestate.com or Domain, but they're just flipping through the newspaper and they're thinking, oh, maybe I should think about moving to the Gold Coast, and they see your picture there and it inspires them to action. So here's my take on it. If your property has something spectacular, a wow factor, something that a photo is going to motivate or inspire somebody to action on your property, then go ahead and use advertising in the paper. However, if your property is a standard house similar to all the other houses around it, then just go with the internet.